Hello and welcome to another lesson made by Afterlife Shadow for AfterlifeGaming.net. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to work with the advanced terrain editor tool, like making realistic bumpy terrain which you have maybe seen in maps before, like on Afterlife Castle. It's pretty easy, but it might need some practicing and a little bit of inspiration to help you out. Yeah, I think I've said it all. Let's start off. Go to textures, usage, tools, select cog and make a terrain. Um, Size, let's see, 320 on 320. That should do. On grid 8. Um, yeah, that's it. Now go to patch, simple terrain patch. Alright, now you've got terrain density, width and height. That will determine how accurate your terrain will be. Yeah, just play with the settings and you'll see how accurate sorry it can go. I personally find it easier to make more detailed terrain by making smaller brushes, but then using a high density like 15 and 15, like that. Now you can see all those little squares and lines appearing. Those are actually the points where we can, well, bump and make, well, the little hills and such on our terrain. Now we'll give it a texture right away. Go to usage, all, surface type. We'll make it grass. Pick the first one you see, but not a blend one, just a normal one. I'll take the hug underscore grass underscore green one. That's what we've got now. You can use Surface Inspector to fit it, so it's still more natural, but it's not necessary. Yeah. Okay, now we've done that. Now you just hit the Y button, so tap Y, you'll get this little window appearing. This is well, the advanced terrain editor tool, and this will be used to make, well, advanced terrain on our map. Inner radius, outer radius, amplitude. Amplitude determines, well, the higher your number, the extreme or the easier it will be to move your terrain, but I prefer 0.25 and a maximum of 1 or 2. I don't go higher than that, because if we do that, I'll show you, we'll get this, and that's not really what we want unless you want a very freaky map. Okay, so you can see this circle, the outer circle and the inner circle, so the inner radius and the outer radius. We'll change the outer radius and you'll see what happens. So I'll make it a little bit bigger again. That's a big circle. Smaller, a small circle. So try to keep your inner radius smaller than your outer radius. Um, yeah, that's basically it. You have to select paint height. So take the little box paint height, amplitude about 2, and then I think if you can see it the same as me, so I've got paint height, only perform soft selection while this dialog is open. Then I've got height selected. Now we'll go over to the editing. So if you just hold it, you can't really do anything, but if you hold the Alt button and then use right and mouse button and hold it and move over your terrain, you'll see that it goes down. If you use the left mouse button and hold it and then move over a terrain, we'll make it higher, as you can see now. So we'll go to normal one again. What I want you to do now is copy this terrain 4 times so we make a little square, so we can do more things at once. Like that. Now, if you want to edit a bigger terrain, then I'd say select all the surrounding terrains, because if you don't, for example, like this, um, then you'll just get something like this, and it will be very hard to make it fit as well. You can use the V option and then move every dot on its own, but that's just a waste of time. So just select all surrounding terrains. Well, to make a river, you can just do this a few times. If you want to make it more realistic, one part higher than the other. Okay. We'll add some water to it in a second. Little hills, little capsule, well, from water holes. And voila, you've got some advanced edited terrain. You can also make these little hills brown and these import water holes in here. But that will be for another lesson. It's called alpha blending, just to inform you. We'll quickly add some water to it to make it a little more realistic. Like that. And just go to the 2D screen. Select or choose how high your water must be. And just drag it all the way through. And way under. That's a little bit too high. And there you got your little river-ish thing. It's pretty basic, but it gives you an idea of how to do it. Well, that's basically it. Play with the advanced terrain editor tool, sorry, and I'm sure after a few tests that you will be pro at it. It's not hard at all. Practice makes perfect, and that's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching. Happy mapping.